Warning! The following podcast contains strong language which some listeners may find offensive. If you do,
up yours! That's only if you don't listen to the podcast. Otherwise, not up yours.
did you know the Untitled Wrestling Podcast is on all of the social media outlets? Give us a like, follow, share, subscribe, or even a review if you're feeling generous. Facebook and YouTube at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, Twitter, Twitch and Discord at Untitled Rest Pod.
Welcome everybody to the Untitled Wrestling Podcast. It's me and Joe. Troy's back with us for the NXT review.
You know what I said last week about NXT being really good now? I take it all back.
No 2.0s here, just 3.0 fucking stars. Yeah.
Well,
It's 3.
It's not 3 though, is it? Because apart from the logo, everything else still looks like Neil Buchanan's heart attack, doesn't it?
I meant us 3 were the stars. But,
No, well, of course. It goes without saying.
See, exactly.
Dig upwards, Aaron. Dig upwards.
Yeah, up the way.
Howie.
I don't have a fancy intro. Is there anything you'd like to say before we start? Basic bitch intro. Let's go.
Do it.
I think it's apt for this week's episode that we don't bells and whistles.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Starting off the show, Ilya Dragunov starts the show. Talks about beating a giant like a gladiator. Calls out Big Brawny Boy. Grr. But who appears? Not Big Brawny Boy. Small JD McDonough. Asks if his ankle's healed. Better hope he doesn't need to find out. Has he got a foot fetish?
He has got a foot fetish.
Does he like playing footsie? I don't. Sure.
Loves him. Loves a big toe.
Braun appears, woofs ensue. He does Steiner math. I'll see you boys at Halloween Havoc.
Sensational. I liked it.
I popped for the Steiner math.
I did. I went
Nothing else.
fucking wild for that. Loved it.
I will also say that Vic Joseph, there they are, a champion, a gladiator, and a gremlin-faced man. It's legitimately what he said. And I was like, come on. I know he's Irish, but...
Everyone's got to have a character.
Dog-faced gremlin.
It's the gremlin-faced boy, though, do you?
Is that an Enid Blyton novel?
5, find the gremlin-faced boy and kill it.
That starts off.
Sets it up for a triple threat at Halloween,
so
doesn't it?
That's going to be essentially your main event at Halloween Havoc, probably. But Big Brawny Breaker's giving us a match at Halloween Havoc. So why don't we have that was a shit segue. It's Irish Factor.
That was poor, mate. Really poor. You should be ashamed of yourself there.
They get better, honest.
Do they?
They get better. Right. Ireland fact. A quick one. While Guinness will always be Ireland's most famous drink, more of the black stuff is consumed each year in Nigeria than it is back home in Ireland. In fact, the Brits are the largest consumers of Guinness, followed by Nigerians, leaving Ireland in third place.
Never had Nigerian Guinness, mate. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've had that.
I don't like Guinness.
It's like rocket fuel. Yeah.
I think the closest to Guinness is there used to be a drink in the local pub where it was like half Guinness and half something else. I can't remember. I can't remember what it was.
Half Guinness, half mild.
No.
That's a proper old man drink, that.
Yeah,
that sounds fucking dreadful.
It's nice, but it goes through you like shit through a goose.
It was something more party drink. I can't remember what it was.
Blue drink.
There is there's Black Velvet, which is Guinness and champagne, or is the pauper version where it's Guinness and cider.
Yeah.
Which I imagine is fucking horrible.
Wow, you say that. My uncle swears by it, and he fucking loves it. And he says it's really good.
Yeah, I might. Oh, Tia Maria.
Maybe actually, that's the shots though, isn't it? Is that not shots?
It is.
It's
It's
like a
not
liqueur,
full
isn't
strength.
it?
It's
Yeah.
16%, however. But I wouldn't. I would recommend it, but as an end of the night drink. Don't
Yeah.
start your evening with that because you won't finish it.
Speaking of
Speaking
which,
from experience.
I saw this the other night when I was on my way to the Progress show. Now, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. That is a bottle of Blue AU next to some vomit.
Oh yeah!
Send that to them as an advertising slogan.
Blue drink.
Blue drink will make you chuck up anywhere.
Love a bit of the blue drink, so I do. They're selling it in Asda now.
You're going to find something else. It's become crass now.
25 quid. And their partnership with Willy Wonka now. So now they've got colour changing vodka coming out next week.
Oh, God, colour changing vodka.
Colour changing.
Is that like
vodka,
it's blue when it comes in and red when it comes out?
It's exactly what that picture was. That was the trial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy some colour changing one just to see what.
Yeah.
See what the fuss is about.
Yeah, I'll buy the colour changing one.
If it's like matey, I'll be well on board. Yeah.
Yeah, that was your Irish fact. There you go.
Yeah.
Back from that, I say that like it was a break when it's not a break. Gallus and Redneck Supremacy brawl, but more importantly, the baddest bitch in the game is next. It's Mandy.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were on about. I thought you were on about Joe Coffey with his Karen haircut.
I want to speak to your manager about these eye drops you've sold my boys.
But sadly, before we do get to that moment, Schism warns Grimes, even though they did last week physically, like battered him, warning him, but they had to speak about it this week. So we had to get like a 1-minute promo saying, you should have listened. Grr. Sorry, you should have listened. Grr.
Oh, it's like they were here. Yeah, I fucking hate this. Just
why is this still going on?
Because they need a spooky faction, don't they?
You don't always need a spooky.
Listen, AEW's got one, main roster's got one, NXT need one. It's just they've got theirs off Wish. It's fine.
So they've not even got it off Wish.
No, they got it from a car boot. Right?
It's from fucking Wellesbourne Market. For those that know where Wellesbourne is,
the bar is near you.
That's it. I wanted to like this when it first happened. I wanted to give it a chance, and I have, and it's crap.
It's just subpar Bray Wyatt family, isn't it?
Yeah, it's naff.
Yep. But screw that. Let's get back to the real shit. It's Toxic's very own Mandy. Versus Redneck.
Small conservative voting town of Fallon Henley.
Tory stronghold, Fallon Henley.
Where you'll find Liz Truss at the moment. Yeah.
Ringing a bell, knocking it off a table.
1,000 capacity, Fallon Henley.
Local.
Yeah, we made that weird. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, no.
The match starts. Henley starts off strong until Mandy catches her, then hits a follow-away slam. But Henley gets a couple of clothesline bitches hard to keep it up. Her and Mandy go back and forth until a shot kiss by the Rose for a Mandy win. Yeah.
It was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Weirdly, it was one of the better matches of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about this week's show.
Yeah. Fallon Henley on her own, fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the hillbilly boys, it just feels
hillbilly boys.
I don't know what they call
redneck supremacy.
Redneck redemption.
Shuck the corn and that's my cousin. Yeah.
Frontier justice. I don't know.
Frontier justice.
After the match, Mandy gets on the mic. Says Fire is jealous of her. Pardon me. That's how much I about regurgitated on that statement there. Yeah.
Blue drink.
Disgusting.
Actually, I've got orange drink from Tony Macaroni's. There you go.
Oh, is this from your takeaway you ordered the other night?
Tory Fanta, what's that?
San Benedetto.
Oh no!
Just knock off of San Pellegrino.
Yeah, I take it back. It's fine. You're allowed.
It's Lib Dem Tango.
True Tony Macaroni style. Yep, she says Alba Fire's jealous of her. Alba Fire shows up on the Tron. She says something about fire. Funnily enough, she sets a sign on fire on the road that says hashtag and new, indicating that she is going to win the title at Halloween Havoc.
I quite like that.
I like that.
Remind me of that bit from Punisher Warzone and the Crow.
Yeah.
But other than that, how many bats does she get through? Because she's setting them all on fire willy-nilly. She's buying a job lot. Like,
so on Amazon, just bought a load of shit ones.
Are these fire retardant? Nope.
Nope. They have not passed their EU regulations.
And as we find out later on, we're going to get a three-way, aren't we? We're going to get a trios match at some point.
Aye. Next week, I think.
Because, why not?
Yeah.
I do like the fact that she can conjure fire, though. Like
some sort of shaman.
Yeah. Well, I think in NXT UK, they sort of alluded to it, didn't they?
That she might have that. She hadn't quite tapped into it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now she's just
seeing her digging around in a burial mound or something. I remember seeing it.
No, you're thinking of fucking what's her name? The other spoopy bitch.
Oh, I am. Because they changed the name, I've got all confused. Yeah.
What's her name? The other ginger lass from Scotland.
Lass. You can, well, yeah.
I've forgotten her name, but yeah, you know.
It's my fault.
Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn, that's it.
Isla Dawn, fucking fire trousers. Yeah, it's easy confused.
Rummaging around with Ouija boards and all that.
But yeah. Before we go to the next part, it's a poo gimmick, it's a poo name, it's a poo change of character, it's poo talk time.
Shall we get into
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
It was me.
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting!
Oh, I have not missed this.
If it wasn't for this, I'd have nothing to talk about at work.
We don't so much have a poo fact for you, but we genuinely have a poo talk for you.
We're just going to talk about turds.
Oh, mate, I've got a story for you. This is from a woman named Alicia, right? So
Alicia Fuchs.
I was staying over at my newish boyfriend's apartment. We had gone out, eaten and had drinks until late. And when we got back to his place, the night caught up to me. I really had to go number 2. Yeah, I had roommates and I really didn't want to go while they were still awake. So I held it in and set my alarm for 5 a.m. When it rang in the next morning, I tipped over to the bathroom to do my business. Making sure the windows were wide open, the feeling of satisfaction was unreal. I got to go and no one noticed. But then when I went to flush, nothing happened. I tried again, still nothing. I opened the tap, nothing. The water had been shut off. Mortified, I thought of 1,000 different scenarios. Should I scoop it out with a Tupperware?
That was your first option. Mine was to just pat it round the U-bend.
Around the U-bend.
Yeah, just pat it round, innit? And then just go about your day.
Oh no.
Fluid dynamics, it'll stay there.
Should I skip it out with a Tupperware and bring it outside, cover it with toilet paper, or just pretend it wasn't me? I figured that if my boyfriend and I got out of the house early before his roommates woke up, they'd never think it was the new girlfriend who dirtied up their bathroom. One of them would probably flush it down once the water came back and think nothing of it. Just in case, I told my boyfriend what had happened and asked him to cover me if they asked. Of course, he said reassuringly. We went out for brunch, and when we came back, we found his 2 roommates in the living room patiently waiting for us to come back. Someone really unloaded in the bathroom this morning. One of them said, I swear I died a little inside. A moment of silence. Yeah, it seems Alicia's great night made for an even better morning, my boyfriend said with a chuckle. Asshole, if you're wondering, no, the relationship did not last very long.
It did go where I thought it was going to go, that one. Because there was quite famously the lass who scooped it out and tried to throw it out of a window.
And it went in between two panes.
But it was because it was flats. There's that, yeah, and then she got stuck. And I was like, just leave it. It's only
Just
poo.
yeah, it's just poo.
Yeah.
It'll go.
Everybody
Don't worry
poops.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was good.
That was no, it's good. I like it. I love it.
We get more
But
poo
also, like,
stories.
I've never understood that. The shame of it.
Having a jobby.
Everyone's
jobby?
got
A
a Todd.
jobby.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That was poo. That was
It's
poo
a-
talk.
Poo story.
Sorry. Oh, after that, Apollo shows up. Sorry, Apollo.
Apollo!
And his
His
gammy
name is
eye.
Apollo.
With his gammy eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Why is everyone's eye bleeding? What's gone on? What have I missed?
So
I genuinely
everyone's
cannot tell you.
it was everyone's favourite Antipodean arsehole, the Great Barrier Queef. That is
The Great Barrier Queef.
yes. That is Grayson Waller. In their match, he
Yeah, he
sort of
poked him in the eye, didn't
raked his eye, and then the next week he was like, my eye hasn't healed. And then last week he reappeared with like a weird Candyman style bleeding eye.
he?
And then
Right.
this week he's got the gift of premonition.
Premonition.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
like he can see things that. Well, he can just basically get a video
He can
of Grayson
show
Waller
vision.
bakes off his tits
Yeah,
and say that that's like, fuck knows, mate.
he has visions and he can show it to the crowd and everything, to everyone.
Yeah.
Apollo in his gammy eye says, you better keep an eye out, Waller.
I don't know what's worse, this or fucking 80s Nigerian bad guy Apollo.
This. I had weighed up the pros and cons there and was like, this.
As we see a visual of Grayson Waller with two pink eyes, confirming that either they sleep together and one of them comes on the pillows or one of them shits on the pillows.
No, it's just Apollo just farts on his pillows when he's like
Oh, you're the worst.
little
Oh,
poo
mate.
particles.
Troy, it gets worse.
No, thank you.
We peaked last week, it's fine. But Apollo's a space thing, so guess what? A space man!
Yeah.
There's a planet made of diamonds twice the size of Earth.
Is it Earth-like by any chance?
The Super Earth,
Fuck
aka
off.
aka 55 Cancri-E, is most likely covered in graphite and diamond. Paying a visit to that planet would probably pay for the $12 million spacesuit needed to get there. Good one, writer.
Do you write this then, Aaron? Is it you? This? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It was discovered in 2004. It's the mass of almost 8 Earths.
And
It's
it's just covered in diamonds. I'm surprised that fucking
Also-
Musk lad hasn't tried to launch something up there, harvest it all.
Old Elon Musk.
Yeah.
also known as Janssen, orbits a star called Copernicus. Only 41 light years. Only 41 light years.
Only.
Only.
Don't worry about it.
The molten surface is completely uninhabitable.
Right. So no trips there anytime soon then.
So it's made of liquid diamonds.
Liquid diamonds and graphite.
Isn't that poppers?
Is it?
All the gays lining up?
There's a reference for certain people. Yeah. No, I mean, right. I fucking hate this. All these planets to go in. Oh, look at it. It's not. What's the point? We can't go there.
Oh, it's Earth-like. It's not Earth-like. It's covered in molten fucking diamonds.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't want.
Yeah, that was it. And yeah, well, that's all I've got for you. We're slim pickings on fucking facts.
I mean, there was like a NASA thing where they launched a fucking missile into an asteroid this week, but no, the diamond planet it is.
Sorry, they did what?
The DART system, which I think they came up with the name and then worked out an acronym. Yeah, they fired not a missile as such, but it was so they can divert asteroids in theory in a sort of not day after tomorrow, deep impacty sort of way.
Oh,
But yeah, it landed into it this week. And there's like footage of it getting closer, then it just goes off.
no way.
Yeah,
NASA's
it's
DART mission hits asteroid in first ever planetary defense test.
Yep.
There you go.
Planetary defense.
Yeah.
The fact they're calling it that is a fucking worry.
nah, stuff whizzes past us all the time. Plus, also, I fucking welcome it at the moment.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, that means it just proves that we're better than
I know you,
dinosaurs
mate.
because.
Oh, I couldn't hear what you said then.
Did you have a missile defense system, dinosaurs?
Did you balls?
No, you just walked around with your tiny arms. But yeah, it's fascinating. It's that and that big telescope they're still taking pictures with is like
the thingy Webb telescope, the one that took a picture of like, was it Neptune or something the other week?
yeah. And it's just that's more interesting
Yeah.
than fucking super Earth diamond planets. 43. They could say anything. No one can check.
No.
Yeah, this one's made of fudge. Don't matter, is it? It's just fucking rain spaghetti hoops on this planet.
But when you look into it, it's just melted fudge. Hot fudge.
It's an Earth-like planet, but it's made of fudge. And it's 8,000 degrees. How is that Earth-like?
How is that fudge?
Oh, God.
There you go. That was your space fact.
Face facts.
Yeah.
Hey.
Next up, it is Ilya Dragunov and the X Factor of NXT's Iron Quinn. Yeah.
Giving up on running it straight, have you fud?
I forgot who this was. I was like, who's this? Oh, yeah. I remember.
Instead of running it straight, he's running backstage, just begging Shawn Michaels to put him on the card.
Just give me something. Give me something.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Why did he sound like he had a vocoder?
Did you not see it last week when he took the belts off?
Oh, I did, off Sikoa.
Yeah, and it sounds like he chews gravel for fun. Yeah.
Gosh, man.
he's got that.
Ilya, not a lot is important in this segment apart from Ilya says what everyone thinks. He's got unlimited potential, but a total mental moron.
Correct.
Not paraphrasing.
No paraphrasing here. That's what was said.
Legit quote.
Yeah.
Mental moron.
But after that, it's Wesley versus Tony D. What do you call an Italian cook who steals from his restaurant? A penny pincher.
Right, that's it. Bye, everyone.
Oh, right. That's yeah. Shut it off. That's done. We're done. See you next week.
Oh, that's it. It's done. The match starts. It's a game of strength and speed. Stacks pushes Wesley and us into what the Vietnamese would call Hang Ang Chong Ang. It's picture in picture, baby.
What?
Oh, come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
Oh, God. That's treacherous. Not treacherous.
That's the least of our worries in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. Thankfully, Nathan's on holiday this week.
Yeah, Nathan's taking the week off.
Yeah, we did send him a letter.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, hit me with your quote.
This one is from JR in 1998 Royal Rumble. Just a quick one. And Mark Henry is handling the Big Johnson.
And Mark Henry is handling the Big Johnson.
Oh, finale.
All right, in the picture, there was a very long infomercial for solar-powered floodlights.
Yes, I've seen them, yeah.
But wait, those. So I want to know if these things are real. You can buy them on home shopping channels, or I've made them up. Number one, the Cush breast support pillow. It goes between the ladies' bosoms so that when they're on their side, they don't flap about the place and stuff, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a sensible idea. I'd say that's a real thing.
Then where does the under boob sweat go? On the pillow?
I don't think that's the concern, is it?
Ah, Mel.
It is a real thing. I didn't look.
Millions of women like yourself suffer from a poor night's rest. Sleeping on your side without proper breast support can be a major culprit. Introducing Cush, the comfortable nighttime companion. Anatomically contoured to gently support and cushion the weight of a woman's breasts, Cush maintains a more natural shape while resting on your side. No straps, no underwires, no constraints, no adhesives, and no garments needed. The slip-resistant surface helps keep Cush in place even as you roll from side to side. Cush offers comfort and proper spine alignment for side sleepers, pregnant women, nursing mothers, and post-operative recovery. Call 1-888-OWN-CUSH or shop online at cushsupport.com to order your Cush, starting at $55 plus shipping and handling. Order now.
I didn't. In the frequently
great.
asked
So now
questions,
I
did
have
not
to
ask
Google
that
it
question.
when I'm editing.
You don't have to.
I mean, let's be honest, you've Googled worse.
That's true.
You only have to listen to this shit show for the last year.
Wow.
Okay. Number two, underpants. Gloves that look like underpants.
No. No. Get out.
Very much a real thing.
Oh, they sell them down the docks.
No, we wouldn't allow such crass things down the dock.
Are you constantly suffering from chafing hands while performing simple tasks?
Oh my god, my hands, they are chafing.
Are your gloves becoming stanky?
Ugh. Are you tired of picking up things all the time and getting blisters all over your hands?
Well, look no further, because Handerpants are here to save the day.
Ah! Handerpants.
Your friends will love them.
Whoa, those are cool.
The ladies will adore you.
God, these are cute. Where'd you get them?
Handerpants are 95% cotton, 5% spandex, and 100% swag. Oh my god, where do I get them? You get them for like $11.95 on handerpants.com. Swag-tastic! Handerpants are perfect for students, teachers, radiometric physicists specialized in nuclear fusion ignition systems, furniture testers, nanotechnological bioinformatics system integration researchers, and knife throwers.
Number three, she said no.
That's what she says
rings.
when I hand her pants.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a never used engagement ring emporium.
What?
I can see that being a real thing, but it can't be called that. That's an awful name. There's a lot of connotations to that. No,
it's not a real thing. I just thought it's just because if you buy an engagement ring and take it out of the shop, it like thirds in value.
Drops the value.
Yeah. Number four, titty bear. A bear that goes over a seatbelt and squeezes your tit.
This one's real. Troy, this one's real. It's real.
Aaron's adamant.
It's real.
It's inventor of the titty bear, Aaron Sutcliffe, everyone.
It sounds like something an influencer would invent so that they look good in their pictures in a car. It's true.
Oh no, it looks shit. It is real and it looks shit. It looks like someone's hollowed out a teddy bear and then threaded it through a
seatbelt. Yeah.
What's it called?
Serves no purpose. Titty bear. T-I-D-D. Because it's American, you can't say titty because that would offend people.
Titty.
Titty.
Does the shoulder strap of your car cut into your shoulder? Is your shoulder strap too tight and annoying? Introducing the Teddy Bear, the cute little guy that eliminates all those problems. Designed to make driving more comfortable, the Teddy Bear snaps onto your shoulder strap and moves up and down to remove the pressure wherever you need it.
My shoulder strap used to pull so tight I could hardly breathe. Now with the Teddy Bear, I really enjoy traveling again.
The patent-pending design swivels to work from either the driver's side or passenger seat and fits all makes and models. Just snap it on, slide it where it relieves the pressure, and drive away. The Teddy Bear stays where you want it until you move it.
My wife used to always complain about the pressure from her shoulder belt. Not anymore.
And the Teddy Bear worked so great, he got one for himself too.
The cuddly Teddy Bear is filled with soft, cushy beads so it snuggles comfortably to your needs. Place it here, or anywhere you need to keep those irritating straps from digging in.
My shoulder strap was always digging in, but the Teddy Bear, it makes it comfortable for me to drive again.
The Teddy Bear works great for men and women and kids of all sizes. It works for everyone, and it's easy to slide out of the way when not in use. The secure snap-on button makes the Teddy Bear safe and fun for infants and small children.
If you're in and out of your car all day like I am, you're really going to enjoy the comfort of the Teddy Bear.
Now you can have your own Teddy Bear and eliminate those annoying shoulder strap pains. Call and order your Teddy Bear right now.
What's the actual...
Don't understand why it exists, but I had to watch a 3-minute infomercial about why you need it.
It's a no from me.
And number 5, are you ever caught short on the golf course? Why not use the Euro Club, which is basically a hollow golf club that you can piss out of on golf courses?
Drank a lot of water. I really have to go. People are waiting to tee off, and there's no restroom out here.
Guys, how many times has this happened to you? Come on, you know you can't hold it in that long. Don't worry, I've got the perfect gift for you. Introducing the Euro Club, the discreet sanitary solution for your urgent relief. Created by a board-certified urologist, it looks like an ordinary golf club, but it contains a special reservoir built into the grip to relieve yourself. The Euro Club comes with a special towel to keep your privacy, and it appears to everyone that you're just checking out your club. At first it seems comical, but believe me, when you really have to go, it's a lifesaver. Sanitary, leak-proof, easy to clean, and no more embarrassing moments in the bush. Dramatically improve your golf scores for only $49.95. And when you order now, get a second Euro Club for half price. That's 2 for only $74.92. Club now at 866-999-4 €.
That's true. I know this one. It's true.
You spend a lot of time watching like shopping channels like me.
QVC and all that nonsense.
It is a real thing, and it comes with a towel. It is a real thing. Yeah. Instead of just going into a bush and having a slash,
just go. Yeah. You got to disguise it as a golf club.
The thing is,
it's worse because you're doing it in front of people.
Yeah, exactly. Your golf club's leaking, mate. What's going on? I'm just having a piss. Go in the hedge.
So you
go in the sand like a cat.
So you stand there, right? You stand there and you have your winky in the club, but then you've got like a little green mat that goes over your hands and your winky. So it's not discreet at all.
That's ridiculous. Yep. That reminds me of something we used to sell in Minutes, the camping shop, and it was the same thing but for women, and it was called a she-wee.
Oh, she-wee,
yeah. See, I'm scarred mentally by that because our boss at the time wasn't a small lady, and she got them when they came into stock, and she put one out the box, and she went, it wouldn't be big enough for me. Yeah, didn't need to know that. Thanks. Oh.
That was Home Shopping Invasion, or whatever it was. I don't think I get it.
Right. Back from that glorious break. Tony D is on top of Wesley. Wink, wink. But the ref stops the match as Tony D gets genuinely injured. His knee gets buckled in the corner.
Yeah, I think Wesley drop toe holds him into the corner, and I think his knee just...
Yeah, looks like it went out from under him. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, that, because everyone looked genuinely surprised.
Yeah, man. That was a shame.
That's Wesley going, wait, I'm actually in the ladder match.
Let's be honest, he was going into it anyway, wasn't he?
I will also say that the Cure for Connor kid this week, much better than last week.
Much better than last week, yeah.
Give him a load of sherbet and send him out there. Dance, child, dance!
That kid actually watches NXT.
Yeah. Is his problem his big Hulk hands? Because that...
They would get in the way.
Yeah.
It was, Quinn the King Crusher Molitor is his name.
I mean, just Molitor itself is a
Molitor.
That was that match. As I say, it got abruptly ended after the break because injury.
Yeah.
We've peaked. There's no more Tony D jokes because he's injured. So see you later, boys. See you later.
That's it.
We've peaked. That's it.
Subscribers drop now.
Yeah. Next up after this, Carmelo and Trick talk about Oro Mensa, or is he a Mensa? Hey.
What?
Outside of this, we could be friends. I'll put your face on a t-shirt and everything. What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
No.
This is so weird. Oh.
Yep. I don't know. If I were to, don't put my face on a t-shirt. That's just like a stag do, and even then, don't do it because you seen this face. No one wants that on soft furnishings, do they?
Ryan wants
soft furnishings. He does. He wants your face on his bum cheek.
On his bum cheek. Yeah.
That's
as
facts.
a tattoo, not
Aye.
As a tattoo.
Right.
Yeah.
Why did you say that with such discomfort?
I don't know what you got up to in that Airbnb. It's cold nights drawing in. The power goes. Oh, we'll have to huddle together for warmth. Sorry, we'll have to huddle together for warmth. He says,
like a community.
Yeah. I'm a gremlin-faced boy.
Oh God.
Oh, right. Cool. Well, we don't see more of them later.
No, it led to nothing. That it was just a strange interaction.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they're both in the ladder match, aren't they?
Yeah, that is genuinely.
But this didn't need to happen. Yeah.
No. Next up after that is a day in the life of Pretty Deadly. I've got here 10 a.m. they're up. 6 o'clock because they wake up after all the normal workers. 11 a.m. they get dressed after they've had their breakfast. 2 p.m.
They take it in turns to feed each other. I thought this was fucking brilliant.
It was nonsense, but it was good.
2 p.m. they're almost ready, which would indicate it takes 3 hours for them to get ready.
They have to try on outfits and then they spend an hour brushing each other's hair.
Exactly. You know how long it takes me to brush my hair?
And we got what I got from this at the end is that they go to bed together as well.
Yeah, right. I wasn't sure about that. Like,
yeah.
Are they trying to insinuate, or is it like a Morecambe and Wise situation?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get my head round.
Because it was all a bit. I know it's camp anyway, but are they leaning fully into that now?
It was the whole like with the dressing gown going way. And then, like,
they're just fun time Charlies.
Elton Prince on bed going.
Don't ever need to hear that noise again. Ryan, is that you?
Yeah, it was all right up to that point. And I was like,
fun.
What are you trying to do here?
Yeah,
like,
but they did turn away from each other, which implies that they're not spooning her out. But
aye.
Still weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, do go watch it. It's probably the funniest bit of this week, to be honest.
Oh no, I think you'll find next match is the funniest match.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Amari Miller versus Sol Ruka. Tiffany 2.0 instantly gets the upper hand on the arm lock because we saw lots of them at the start. Sol Ruka hits an X Factor. I can't help that she hit the X Factor, right?
No, it's fine. My main beef with this was that this should be on Level Up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because this was, I'm not to be horrible to her, but it was a series of moves with no transitions in between.
Nothing. Yeah, she couldn't link anything at all. It was
the
just
phrase "greener than goose shit" says it all.
Yes. It's the second time goose shit's been mentioned on this podcast already.
And it won't be the last, will it? Let's be honest.
By Cooper's goose shit. Yeah, and it's like fair play to her. Like her athletic leaping about and shit, fine, but get your fundamentals in.
Yeah, I agree.
Like that finisher, all for that.
Yeah, man.
Are you
flipping?
Yeah,
it was fine.
Like the leg lariat sort of thing. Is that what it was? She like flipped off the corner.
Standing somersault leg drop thing. Yeah,
that's it.
It was pretty good. She needed the ropes to do it, but I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Not with my legs. But yeah, but the rest of it was fair. And fair play to that Amari Miller. Like she tried to help her. But
last time we seen her, she got injured in the ring, didn't she?
The thing is, like this Sol Ruka's like fresh as anything, but so's Amari Miller. Surely you put if you're gonna have this on NXT, you put her in with somewhere a bit more seasoned, not with someone that's slightly above her in terms of.
But then you can't have her win.
Yeah. That's what they said on commentary. Like usually it's not the case, but Amari Miller is the professional here.
Yeah,
I think they called it a veteran, didn't they?
The veteran.
But they did then allude to like basically how quickly people come and go in NXT.
Yeah. That sounds like a problem, not a good thing.
Yeah, but again, like I'm hoping that's it now. She goes away for a bit and gets good.
Yeah.
Nah.
There's promise there.
What's happened to Barbie?
Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah,
we binned her off for train facts, so NXT binned her off for so long.
Have they actually binned her off? Has she not been on for a while?
She's not been on for
We've
a while.
not seen her since the Wendy Chu dark match.
The lights out match, yeah.
Really?
That was the last time we've seen her.
And Wendy Chu's involved in a feud with Lash Legend, which isn't unique because every woman is.
Well, yeah, it was Alba Fire. It was Alba Fire until they realised it was going to be NAF, and so they just moved her straight on.
It was Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley, the small conservative town of Fallon Henley as well.
Oh, was it Fallon Henley?
At one point, all three of them were in a feud. Yeah.
All three of them had a feud with Lash Legend, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago.
I said, if you've got three people fighting with you, you're the problem. Maybe think about that, girl.
Yeah. So Ruka gets the win off that leg drop. That's that match. There you go. Next up, more Scottish people being legends. Because there's headbutts and shenanigans and aye, I'll knock you clean out. Aye.
Can you lay your hands on me?
Aye.
Let's square go.
Aye. I'll hammer you, you wee cunt. Aye.
Yeah, hot dog.
Yeah, hot dog.
Have you seen that video, Aaron, of the man pushing a pram full of fire down the street? He's just got like a child's buggy and he's pushing it down the street and he's on fire and bits of it are melting off and his car just pulls up and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing, pal?" And he's going, the guy's like off his tits. He just goes, "Fire!" I'll fight. It's tremendous. It's just Scotland in a nutshell.
I mean, we're gonna have to put the clip in now, aren't we?
What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Fire.
A wee fire?
You're the boss.
But yeah, it's just one of those tremendous. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, hot dog.
Barrett apparently likes the rivalry of Gallus versus Security. That's a thing he likes, apparently. That's all I got from that.
I think earlier on as well, he referred to Mandy Rose as having big American thighs. It's just gross, isn't it? Like,
what?
Yeah, in the Mandy Rose match, because like that's his whole thing, isn't he? That he's infatuated with her.
Simp.
But I'm sure he was. Yeah, he said it was the big American thighs.
Big American thighs.
It might have been American, but there was something oddly weird about it. Yeah.
Shut his big wham forehead.
Next, up, Grimes versus Gacy is the next up. Cameron Grimes to the moon.
But why?
Why is this still a thing, sir?
I am fucking tired of this shit.
The match starts. Barrett says another weird thing. Gacy saved the career of Fowler and Reed.
They were doing just fine before. Just fine.
I would say the exact opposite.
Yeah.
That he's fucking hamstrung them by giving them both pink eye and shaving bits of them off.
Shaving bits of them off.
Bits, not all, just bits.
Just bits.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything, they've debased themselves to hang out with this.
No one in this looks good. Even Joe Gacy, before they gave him this gimmick, was better.
Yeah, when he was palling about with that big lad, that was better than this.
Yeah.
Bayou Tapestry, Parker Bordeaux. Yeah.
Bayou Tapestry.
That's how I remember it. Yeah, that was better than this. Like, it was a similar thing.
It was a similar thing.
Going for like a control over people thing, but
yeah, I've got a small paragraph for it. Gacy gets the upper hand thanks to the dyad. Grimes eventually takes the lead, goes for a cave-in. He gets distracted, loses to Gacy via what Vic Joseph calls the upside of the down world.
I don't like that. So look, keep up, okay? Stranger Things was fucking months ago.
Also, little tiny men doing like slingshot handstand lariats. It just looks shit. I'm sorry. It's like an angry dwarf coming out. Nah. Like, I know Grimes isn't like a big lad, but fuck me.
We've been watching like the Asylum years from the very beginning, right?
What, with cheeks?
With cheeks, yeah. Like, I'm showing Courtney how it all started because she wanted to watch Impact like starting this year. I was like, all right, okay, I'll watch the Asylum years then, so we'll get the subscription. And I forgot all about midget wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
They started off having midget wrestlers on the shows constantly. Oh, I'm happy.
What's it called? The Asylum years?
It was just in, I can't remember what the place was called, but it was essentially the same venue for 2 years straight in Nashville. Yeah. It was just the same place. And it was called the Asylum because there was weird steel barriers everywhere where women would dance in the steel cages and
what, like Sweats McMahon's Underground Fight Club?
Genuinely, it was a bit.
Do you remember Fight Club? What was that all about? Pretty weak. Yeah, there's in Lucha Underground there was a small person wrestler that went up against full size wrestlers.
Rey Mysterio.
No, no, but I can't remember his name. But yeah,
Troy, aren't you 5'6" as well?
No, I'm not. I'm 5'10". So fuck off.
Oh, right. Anyway, back to where we were. Are we just binning off what just happened there with Joe Gacy and Cameron Grimes?
Yeah, and then they beat him down and they won. And it was like, we told you. And I was like, can this be the end of it? And can we have Grimes going back to being good? Like, involved in something that's worth his fucking talent?
Yeah.
No.
Next up, can you hear that coming from a distance? Because I can. It's doing my fucking head in. It's Didgeridoo
It's the Great Barrier Queef.
Nonce Harris.
Can you guess what it is yet?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. This is like they've got all of NXT for next week and put it into one section.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not scared of Apollo, but
Apollo.
but I'll just hire more security. But next week we're getting another Grayson Waller effect chat show segment with everyone's favorite, not friends anymore, but used to be best friends. Fucking hell.
Perez and Bullbag. It's
Perez and Dora, yeah. And I'm like, you know, it's going to descend into a fight.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see them.
We're going to have a mixed tag match. Yeah.
No, let them. If they want to do it, right? If they want to prove that they've, well, they both, have a fucking crowd bring the weapons match.
Yeah.
Right?
Do it.
Have a fucking street fight, a proper street fight.
Yeah, have skateboards that aren't already broken in half.
Listen, that gaffer tape. I always thought that gaffer tape would hold. But yeah, it's they're still bleeding this empty husk of an angle drive.
Empty husk. It's crap. I don't know how they're still eking this out. This has been what 3 months now, but nothing's happening off it.
No.
Nothing's going on, but they're just still pushing the shit out of it. It's nonsense.
Halloween Havoc's coming up soon. We gotta wait till then.
No, thank you.
They were best friends, you know.
Were they?
Yeah, until they
I don't know if it's ever been
deleted each other
mentioned.
off of everything.
Yeah.
This is new news.
But yeah, and then they've added Grayson fuckface Waller into that mix. As well.
Yeah, can't wait. Yeah.
Because that's exactly what this feud needs. Grayson Waller.
I somehow hope the TV explodes and blinds me with shards of glass.
Gives you pink eye.
You're not having my face on your ass, man.
I'd take that at this point if I have to watch any more of this.
Speaking of arses on faces, it's Nikita Lyons versus Jaden Carter.
That is a segue and a half.
He's back.
The match starts. Carter smacks Lyons' batty harder than R. Kelly.
Oh, God. Shit.
Oh, no.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't say that.
He's in prison, mate. And that, yeah. Well, so's Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This was just for animals, wasn't it?
They both shake shimmies more than a dog on heat. Lyons uses her size to slow things down. There's a solid back and forth. Barrett agrees. Well done.
He always says that. He's got like 8 stock catchphrases. Like it must be easy as fuck to record him for computer games.
And the roar unleashed as Lyons hits a spin kick in the split pin. Do you like what I did there for the win? There you go.
Christ.
I will say I quite like Nikita Lyons' entrance music. I don't know why.
Aye.
I just think it's bam, 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 bam. It's just quite, yeah.
Hummina, pow, right in the kisser.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah.
To the moon. Yeah, and I don't know. She's sort of growing on me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, she's all right. This wasn't too bad, to be fair. Actually, they showed like what they can both do well. Caden's speed is like she's fast as fuck. She's nimble as fuck. I think she made like a really good opponent for what's her name?
Classic fast person against powerhouse, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it was all right.
It was the second best match of the night.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like on a show where everything was pretty meh, this ordinarily would be absolutely bang average, but it stood out as all right. Yeah.
I mean, as much as we laugh about 1K away from a racism, they're a good tag team.
Yeah, they are, and they're probably the only actual established tag team in all of WWE in the women's division.
Toxic as well.
Oh yeah. Toxic.
Okay, them and Toxic, and that's it.
Yeah,
but like they were about before Toxic.
Yeah.
Well, they've been together like a good few years.
They were put together for the
first Dusty Classic
tag. Yeah.
And
it's worked out, even though one of them's a mad bastard. But yeah.
Mad bastard.
COVID's no real thing.
Don't worry. Fucking
Don't worry about it.
Got it again.
Next up, Chase U. Chase has earned a qualifying match. He has to beat Von Wanker next week. Dave calls him out that he's never beaten Von Wanker before. Chase has none of it and absolutely shuts him down.
Again,
I'm not giving it justice there, but it's very good.
Chase you segments are normally pretty solid. Yeah.
Here's a bold statement. Andre Chase to win the ladder match. It feels like they've been building and building and building him over the last few weeks and months.
He won last week against your man, didn't he? So yeah, you see.
I can just see Von Wanker just being the big man in the match.
Nah, no thank you.
There's always a big man in the North American ladders matches. Always.
That's true. They have got a lot of smaller flippy guys, haven't they?
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, I know, but fucking Von Wagner's like a fucking baby elephant. It'd be rubbish in a ladder.
He wouldn't need a ladder.
Exactly.
Just do tiptoes.
Got a trunk like a baby elephant.
Listen, it's not Come Tuesday.
No Come Tuesdays this week. He wasn't actually on the show.
Thank fuck.
Next up is the recap of Nathan Frazer. And he plays football with himself, though. No one. He's got no mates.
No, he just kicks it against the wall. He's got one of them balls on a bit of elastic that you
It just comes back to him like a boomerang ball.
that they used to have like for training.
He kicks it in the goals, and he has to take it out the goals himself and run back with it every time.
Tells his mum though. His mum's like, "Well done, Nathan." No, I can't play with you now, Nathan. Sorry, no. Diagnosis murder's on.
That's not very nice.
Nathan, you're not here this week.
But I missed being on it.
No. Until you apologise for what you did last week, Nathan.
Okay.
Right.
This is a pre-recorded message. Fuck off, Nathan.
Right,
Okay.
fill me in. What happened?
I'm telling my mother on you.
It's fine. Tell her I'll see you later.
What? God.
Right, I'm back for the toilet. Has Nathan been yet? He was
Popped
meant to
in,
be,
yeah.
Right,
He's not.
okay.
He's on holiday this week.
He wasn't meant to show up, but I got an incoming call.
He was going down Games Workshop, apparently.
All right.
Last week, we let Nathan do the picture-in-picture announcement.
Right.
And it was in Swahili?
Zulu.
So you can imagine how well that went for Nathan. Yeah. So we had to write to him and say, like, you need to come on and apologise. And that wasn't an apology. So until he apologises, he's not allowed back on.
I wasn't even here, so I can't even.
No, he went for a piss.
Went for a piss.
Every time he goes for a wee, Nathan sneaks in. I don't think he likes Aaron.
Yeah. I think
it's because he's a bit foreign.
Yeah.
A bit foreign. He's from Guernsey.
No, I mean Aaron's a bit foreign.
Oh, well, yeah, he's from Scotland.
Yeah. So I miss him every time, even though it's me that invites him. But never mind. Anyway,
I have to pay his bus fare.
Anyway, we'll probably try get Nathan back on next week and try have him back in again.
Yeah.
Now a part of this podcast.
Well, we're getting his third match against Axiom Aiken
next week.
Aren't we? Yeah. Is it next week? Are they not hanging it out for?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is for Halloween Havoc. I don't know.
They didn't put them on the pay-per-view when they said they were going to, so I imagine they'll just roll them out whenever they need to fill in some time.
So we'll assume next week, and if he is on the show next week, he'll be with us next week. Yay!
Hooray!
Hurrah!
Yeah. Right. From one foreigner to another, Celia Dragunov versus Zion Quinn. Celia Dragunov stole Sephi Pooh's jacket.
It looked like his girlfriend's 90 from Ann Summers. It was. He wore it for a bit, and he started wearing it after he beat Walter for the NXT UK Championship.
So it's not just
it's not a new thing,
color thing.
No. He's worn that for a while. However, his music seems to have changed, and it sounds like two beats off fucking Rah Rah Rasputin. It's dreadful. Baby. What the fuck is it, man?
It's as close as you can get to Boney M legally. Boney N.
Oh, yeah. Not a fan of that.
Right, there's the match starts. Zion Quinn gets charged because he's running it straight. Yeah.
You can run it straight out the fucking door. I'm done with him.
Yeah. Ilya fires up with Germans, just like World War II.
Listen, you're on thin ground as it is.
You're on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chum. Oh.
All I've got after that is Ilya hits the Moscow torpedo for the win.
Yep.
Not a lot actually happens in this match.
It's very short.
It was an extended squash.
Yeah. But yeah, Ilya gets the win. It just sets him up being a problem for Braun and JD at Halloween Havoc, essentially. Next,
do you know what they need to do? Sorry, just to go back
on.
with Zion Quinn. Just send him to main roster and repackage him.
Yep.
Completely repackage him because he's not doing anything. They've tried to change it up like the last few months, haven't they? And it's done absolutely nothing. Just repackage him entirely and put him on main roster. I know that we and other people within the wrestling community sphere often complain about the fact that, oh, they're in NXT, oh, you've changed the name, oh, you've changed their gimmick. This is one person that would absolutely benefit from going to main roster and having you forget about anything that he has or has tried to do in NXT prior.
Yeah, having be a surfing vampire. Yeah.
I mean, I'll take that at this point.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just... I'm sure there's something there, because he's got a look, clearly, like he looks good, but just...
he's wasted. Yeah, like, he's just
really
doing now, and
I think now they've suddenly got a lot of this NXT UK talent in there. It's just lost in the shuffle. Like, look at the amount of people that have come over now that are like ready for TV, like straight away. What's he doing there? Nothing.
That's it. Move him up. Call him fucking pineapple fucking Dracula.
Pablo. And that's all I've got to say about Ilya. Hasty white bollock that he is. Next up, it's Wendy Chu talking about Lash legendarily shite.
Gash legend.
Gash legend.
Gash legend.
Daft legend.
She talks about how shite Lash Legend is, and that's exactly how she goes. Then Lash comes out and goes, she compares Wendy Chu to Beyonce, Doja Cat, and Lizzo.
Yep. I know two of those. So
I know two of them.
Yeah.
Are we really comparing?
Actually, no, I do know all three.
One, are we comparing Wendy Chu to all three of them? And two, is Lash Legend pretending like she's actually spoke to any of those three?
Never.
Aye, exactly. That's all I've got to say about that segment.
Lizzo played a 200-year-old glass flute yesterday. That was fun. Yeah. It's apparently was gifted to James Madison, the American president, and it's just like this crystal flute, and it's just been in a museum as this thing. And they brought it out on stage and let her have a toot on it because she's a flute player.
A toot, rooting and tooting.
The first person to ever play it ever.
Fucking
and I was
hell.
like, that's fucking baller, isn't it?
That's pretty cool, that.
Yeah.
Aye.
But like there was security all around it.
Yeah.
Carried it back over, gave it a back. Yeah, it's just fun. It was better than this segment.
But this segment does have a saving grace, as all aboard, everyone. It's choo-choo time.
Choo-choo.
Wendy, choo. Wendy, choo-choo. Wendy, choo-choo. Wendy, choo-choo. Wendy, choo-choo. Wendy, choo-choo.
Choo, 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 choo. Wendy, choo.
Also, the terrifying stretched face. It's like fucking Event Horizon.
Between 2001 and 2010, the New York City Municipal Transportation Authority, instead of disposing of old trains, saved $30 million by turning into new homes for
The homeless. Fish?
Oh!
Fish. That's right. In that time, 2,580 subway cars were taken to the MTA's workshops in Manhattan, stripped, cleaned, loaded onto ships, and taken off the coast of New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and South Carolina, where they became artificial reefs, providing new habitats for marine life. The reefs now provide homes for, amongst others, sea bass, tuna, mackerel, flounder, blue mussels, sponges, barnacle, and coral. Who says this? Bob Martyr says, I've had pods of dolphins come swim around and then seen sea turtles swimming through them. One of the people who documented the project, a pleasingly unusual end for these classic vehicles.
That's fucking awesome, that is.
That's pretty dope, man. Yeah,
That's
I'm
cool.
on board 100%. I thought when you were like, they turned them into massive fish tanks.
Like, what?
Yeah. You can't put fish on the underground, they'll suffocate.
That's a big fish tank.
I thought they were just going to have subway tubes just dossing about at the fucking Sea Life Centre.
But yeah, all right, I'm on board for that.
Big fan of that.
Wait, I'll put the video in.
Also, Aaron's pronunciation of the word municipal.
Municipal.
Yeah. How'd you say it then?
Municipal.
Municipal.
What did I say?
You went moon eye. I can't.
Munipical or something like that. Munipical.
Well, when you listen back to it, you'll know.
Municipal.
You say it right now.
Right.
It's fine. It's fine. Language is difficult.
I'll put the little video of the subway turn up the trains and the sea for you.
Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely stuff.
That was choo-choo time! Yeah!
Fun train
Fuck
Love
Barbie
train backs.
dolls, boys. Yeah.
Trains,
them right
trains
off.
are for boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hornby. 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 That's train sets, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't think it was for Nick Hornby, the author of About a Boy.
Or Fraser Hornby, the young Scottish striker for Everton.
Oh.
Exactly.
I'm tracking.
I know him. Aye, claim to fame. Yep.
Next up, it's Damon Kemp versus Brutus Creed. Yeah.
Damon Kemp's music slapped, but I didn't get enough time to hear it because he got battered.
He got bad. They brawl before the match starts. Do you like headlocks? Because there's a lot of that in this match.
There is a lot of headlocks. Anyone would think these two were amateur wrestlers.
Yeah. All I've got is the match ends as Kemp batters Brutus with a chair, worse than I do with a Mars bar.
Cool. Brilliant.
That was a good one, eh?
Don't want to hear about you
and
being...
then he was like, he was just screaming, weren't he? Like, I'm ready for fucking
Julius. Aye.
Yeah. I was like, does anyone care? Was it Brutus that came up the stairs like as well?
Yeah.
That was. I know everyone needs a gimmick to get into the ring, like, and women have got it easy because you can do the splits or you can roll around, and for men it's difficult. But don't do that.
Don't do that.
No. Like me when I'm pissed going to bed.
This felt less of a match and more of an angle to kind of set up the next one with Julius, which hopefully gets a bit more time because this felt like it was kind of over before it really got going.
I don't think any of the matches went over like 6 minutes, did they?
Nah, it was all very just...
I think maybe like the Wesley one was meant to go longer.
Yeah.
Because he genuinely, I still can't get over that. He was like, okay. Yeah. But everything, just felt really squashy.
Not in a good way.
Yeah. Not like Nikita Lyons.
Cheeks.
Cheeks too. The cheeks
like two peaches in a hanky.
No, it's more like two badly parked Volkswagens.
Two badly parked Skodas.
Again, I've grown to quite like she's got better week on week. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
As long as you're showing progress, I don't mind.
Well, Joe says no one cares. So let's talk about something that no one cares about. It's Guinness World Record time.
Nobody cares about Diamond Mine or whatever's left of them.
From North and South America, Western Europe, Scandinavia, Asia, and the South Pacific, the spectacular world of Guinness Records. Featuring amazing feats, facts, and phenomena.
I care about Guinness World Records, not Diamond Mine. Not anymore. Not
Dude,
since you
Teddy
got rid
Long
of.
left, yeah.
Not since Teddy Long.
Not Teddy Long. Fucking hell.
Bivens.
Hey, but he's not Bivens anymore. It's
It's
because Teddy Long's blocked everyone on the internet.
Yeah.
Why.
Not us though. I'm safe from the cull.
Oh
really?
He's got a T-shirt now that says
Saying
"You've
that,
been
do I-
blocked, player." Yeah.
Do I even follow him? Hang on.
Come on, hit us with some thingy while he's checking.
Teddy Long player. No, I don't.
Oh,
But here we go. Follow.
Block.
Oh, you have to request to follow him. It says pending.
You getting blocked, son?
Blocked
Come on, player. Don't leave a brother waiting. Fucking hell.
Today we're going to talk about the record for the world's largest vagina.
What the?
Oh! Is it Troy's boss from Millets?
Ding, ding, ding.
That's what you call a callback, motherfucker.
Big fan of that.
Right, okay, how are we? I'm assuming in the animal kingdom, not on a lady.
On a lady.
Please. Oh, all right.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Right, I'm tapping out for this one. Come on.
So,
first of all, how are we measuring this?
I'll tell you
Feet, miles, nautical miles.
I will
Light
tell
years.
you the measurements.
Okay.
The world's biggest vagina belonged to Anna Swan, and its circumference measured 19 inches or 48 centimeters. That's a little less than the circumference of a rugby ball, which is 24.
Christ.
Anna was a Scottish giantess and reached a height of 7 foot 8 inches. She also reportedly delivered the biggest newborn Eve recorded at 23 pounds 12.
Fuck me!
What, she could birth to Brock Lesnar. I mean,
£23. That's like a toddler.
Scotland.
Came out at like 4 years old.
Came out. Yeah, right. Anyway, that's the end of bookies.
Like, not to be like too crass, but if you're giving birth to something that big, it's no wonder your vagina's like a foot or two wide.
Yeah, but
Because that's a hefty child.
I'd assume it was that big beforehand.
What, you think it crawled in there, the child? to gestate, like a Joey.
Like a Joey. Not the one from Friends.
No, and not Joey Deacon from Blue Peter either. Second time this week I've made that reference.
Oh, Christ.
When
was forever on top for the worst thing?
When was this, by the way?
What? When was the woman? She's an old wifey.
When was the woman?
When was the woman?
Is that what you're asking? When was the woman?
What time period did she live in?
The 1800s.
Right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, reasonably accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was 7 foot 8.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. What was her name?
Anna Swan. ANNA
Swan.
and Swan with one N.
She was a circus performer.
There you go.
I bet she was.
How many men's heads can you fit in here?
Oh, I was thinking I'll get the entire big top.
So, it's that picture of her and her son. Her son's like a fully grown man.
Yeah, that's when he came out. Yep. You
Oh,
must
wow.
leave now, son. I have to go on holiday. Oh no, wait. No. I found a picture of her, and I think it's. Oh, she's a looker. Right, I found a picture of her. It's on Wikipedia, Aaron, if you want to use this for the thing. But she's holding a small child in like a morning suit.
Oh, I see that. Well, she's like on her hand like
one
that.
hand, right?
Yeah.
I reckon that's about £23 worth of child there.
Aye. Yeah.
There you go.
So
picking up like it's a little bag of sugar.
Yeah, that was her act.
Okay, now
Producing a £23 baby, then you.
Is it? There's a picture of some woman that's next to one of her dresses, or I guess one of her dresses, or a replica of it. It looks like a set of like curtains across like a big bay window.
Yeah.
There's no need to talk about her vagina like that.
Hey. Oh, someone's tried it on as well. Oh, this is a whole. Well, this is me later on.
That's it. I'm falling down the rabbit hole, mate.
Going down this rabbit hole, not that one.
Do you reckon they based, the big lass that's in Resident Evil 8? Do you reckon they based her on this?
Oh, they probably did, but they went, let's give her a chin, though.
Let's give. I mean, she has got a chin. No, she hasn't got. No, she really hasn't got a chin, has she?
No, she's not.
She
looks like Pizza the Hut from fucking
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Right, enough besmirching this poor giant lady and her big old.
I feel mean. She looks like the meme with the guy that like the large guy that looks like a thumb, and he's like,
the thumb, yeah.
Yeah, she looks like the elder sibling.
I'd still buy her a drink out of fear more than anything else. 7'8", mate. She could crush me.
Scotland.
Oh, again, right. I don't want to. No, let's stop this because I've got so many questions I'm going to have to ask.
Like what? Do you suffer from altitude sickness?
Who's throwing it up her for what?
Right, we need to move on now.
Yeah,
it's like throwing a sausage down the main street.
Yeah, a hot dog in a hallway. Yeah. Unless it was another circus boy.
Right.
Anyway, move on. You shouldn't have done. You know what it's like, Aaron. Be thankful Troy's here, people, because otherwise this would have been going on for about an hour.
Bonus content.
Patreon bonus. What things could pass through a giantess's vagina? There's one. Could a watermelon?
Oh no!
Funko
Please
Pops.
no. Loads of them. Loads of them.
You have to glue about 4 together, wouldn't you?
Get one of the big ones, like the big massive
king-size
ones.
pot noodle end on.
One of the big Funkos.
Yeah, get one of the big Funkos.
Like JD McDonough.
Put it feet in first and have the head just.
Right, I'm out.
Yeah, come on. Right, we're better. Well, I say we're better than this, but that's a lie.
Right. Oh, where are we?
The last match, thankfully. Fuck me.
No, we're no.
Oh God.
Next up is Quincy Elliott and Zion Quinn.
Oh.
No, not Quinn. Sanga.
Yeah, Sanga. Isn't Sanga getting? That's been busted down, hasn't he? No.
Sanga and what's his name? Apparently tagging now. What was his name that was on main roster? Veer.
Yeah, Veer's been busted down. Sorry.
Yeah. Apparently they're tagging together. I think.
On board for that.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's Indus Sher again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair.
There.
Then Zion Quinn appears, and Quincy essentially laughs at him, goes tee-hee at the end.
Fuck off! No one does that.
You know what I said a couple of weeks back? I hope they do this as like a I don't know what the correct terminology, a LGBTQ plus person with tact and grace, and then immediately they went fuck that. Have him go tee-hee and take pictures of himself while wearing a fucking Madonna shirt.
Well, it's a fucking walking meme.
It is, and it upsets me slightly.
It's fucking dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
I'm surprised they've not called him fucking Nancy Mintz or something, you know.
Nancy Mintz!
Just fully lean into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
It is. It really is.
When you've got stuff like fucking Anthony Bowens, like...
Yeah. Yeah,
and you've got like this caricature of it. Which it's a spectrum, and I get that. But
do it with taste and tact. And this feels like it isn't.
Doesn't feel like it.
No. You had Jake Atlas. Jake Atlas was very openly a gay man. They weren't having him. I know, but before whatever came out. But just treat it with tact. It can be done. Why do you need to go to the extreme? Like, yeah.
Anyway,
moving on.
Vaginas, massive vaginas.
Jake Atlas is one of them. Yes, well done. Next up is Nikita Lyons and Zoe Starks. They're going for the tag gold. I don't know if you realize this, but one of them beat one of the tag champs in a singles match, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that, which would indicate they're going for the gold.
I'm disappointed we've not had them go into like the weird crotchless shop of pants and stuff where Nikita Lyons gets all her wrestling gear from. It's like
it's like the initiate.
That'd be gross, but yeah, like because we had her and Io Shirai going to like try sushi and stuff. Why are we not doing that again?
Like, I don't know what Nikita Lyons is into.
Getting things off high shelves,
guns, rap. Like, I don't know.
Storming the Capitol.
I wasn't going to say it.
I will.
We've already said worse things this week. Come on, boys.
What's worse, storming the Capitol or a big lady's vagina? There's a poll for this week.
7'8" Scottish lady's vagine.
Would you storm the Capitol or dip it in a big vagina?
Or storm the hallowed grounds? See, I reckon she's one of those, like, because Andre the Giant could cane beer, couldn't he? Like,
guy.
And I reckon she would be like that. But I reckon she'd be a right laugh.
Yeah, all of the blue drink.
She'd be blocking toilets the next morning, I tell you.
Yeah, with 26-pound poos.
like still game. It's like, he must have stood up at the end.
Oh, how do we digress so much?
He introduced a story about a massive fanny and
Nikita Lyons.
I can only restrain myself for so long. Yeah, I liked this.
So they go for the tag gold, but then Toxic, including men. There you go. They appear and they argue. There's 3 of us and there's 2 of you. And then Alba Fire just
casts fireball.
A line of fire appears in the middle of them.
Hadouken!
Alba Fire says the odds are evens. Yeah, she said.
Aye, good use of the England language.
Yeah, she said it very funny, and I didn't like it.
Oh, if only she'd said municipal, he would be taking the piss then, wouldn't he? Again, I'm just more a fan of her just being able to conjure fire. I'm into that as a gimmick.
So we're getting a
6-woman tag at some point. Yeah, next week.
Next week it's announced for. Cool. It should be a good match. Should be.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah.
It'll be overbooked nonsense.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But now, going into the main event, it's Top Boys Gallus versus Redneck Supremacy in a pub rules match. Yeah.
Whatever that entails.
Yeah. Apparently, if you hit someone's drink over, you fight. If you bump into someone, you fight. If you touch someone, you fight. Yeah.
I really think they could have leaned into this a bit more because it's just a street fight. The only thing that made this a pub rules fight is that they had some fake glass,
sugar
glass on the outside. Like they could have let into this. They could have had fucking snooker tables instead of just your regular tables. Snooker cues, fucking
Johnny Machine.
Yeah, or like fucking someone just getting launched into a fucking fruity.
Oh,
something like that. Like, what they should have done.
And then all the money comes out.
Do you know what they should have done here? They could have filmed this as like a cinematic one. Do you remember when the Acolytes had that fight in the bar?
That's what I was thinking they were going to do.
Should
I
have done
was genuinely hoping they were going to do like a cinematic.
Yeah.
Oh, Stadium Stampede with that sort of thing.
Really could have done this.
We just got some barrels around the ring.
Ooh. It's just reminded me of, it's a Nigerian drum fight. Okay, what makes it different? It's just a street fight, but there's some drums round decked in the Nigerian flag. Right, cool.
The match starts. Barrett annoys me instantly by saying all Scottish people want to do is watch Old Firm games. No way fucking didn't, because if you're fucking no for Glasgow and you're watching Old Firm games supporting your team, you're a fake fucking Ouija. Get in the bin, all he is.
Fuck off!
All right.
And theirs is tuppence worth.
Aye.
Try a translation for us that don't understand any of that, please.
Yes.
Something about squeegees, I heard. Is he taking a window cleaning?
Fake Ouija.
Yeah.
Fake glass Ouija.
No, it's not a Ouija. It's a club that you wee out of.
She-wee.
God, it's a fucking... We're stuck in a loop, lads.
Yeah, so fuck Wade Barrett. Tables are set up. They won't bite someone on the arse later on. Not at all.
They never do.
Chair shots get swinging us into what the Ukrainians would call Kartinka Kartinche. It's picture in picture.
I like that one.
We're getting this every week, aren't we?
We have been for months, mate.
What, in a different language?
Yep.
I'm fairly sure you didn't do this last time I was on, unless I happen to be here the week that you just chose English.
No.
It's been about a month at the very least.
I think the one about 3 weeks ago when we had there was like 5 picture-in-pictures.
I had to do 5 different ones.
Running out of languages now. That's why we've had to get Nathan to do some of them.
Yeah.
Trying to speak in Chaucer.
Right, it's bad wrestling quote now. This one's from Tony Schiavone and WCW.
Schiavone.
He was success. Hold on, boys.
Put your teeth in.
The rant really got my throat.
He succeeded. He was successful in just using his mouth to get the man off.
In the adverts for this, there was a thing for one of the many burger chains in America. Let's say Sonic. They advertise a lot on there, don't they?
Sonic Burgers?
Yeah. Not the Hedgehog.
No.
No, do you remember when I done like the whole Sonic special on that?
Oh, because they were sponsored, weren't they? Yeah, that's when I was in London.
Yeah, we done a special on that. That was good, that one.
It was. I learned more about Sonic the Hedgehog than any man needs to know. I know
deep
basically.
Kissing.
Oh,
I
think we real human girl.
I think we put that video clip in it too. To be honest,
yeah, but you put your face on it. That was the weird. No,
oh, God,
you did.
No, thank you.
Maybe you did. Go and watch it, and you'll have to find out for yourself.
Yeah,
that's cold. Anyway, are these real burgers available in places around the world, or are they ones I've simply made up? Number 1, the burger with 1,000 slices of cheese.
True.
Okay. Is that
no? It's false. You can't fit. No one's eating that.
Americans.
You're wrong. Japan.
Oh.
It is available in Japan. I want to say it was a Burger King.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Number 2, the fried gravy burger.
Oh, I mean, I want it to be real.
Fried gravy burger.
How do you fry? Well, I mean, you can fry gravy. I don't imagine there's much left to put in a burger afterwards.
False.
True.
I don't know how it's happening. So
it is true. There is a company in Illinois called Wiener and Still Champion, which is fun, isn't it? Number 3, baby, you can chive my car burger.
True.
True, because it's punny.
No, it's false. It's one of the many fake burgers from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I want that to be true.
It's a little car with gherkins for wheels. Yeah. Number 4, the quadruple bypass burger.
Yeah,
yes,
true. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the Heart Attack Grill in Vegas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
8,000 calories. A burger with 4 half-pound patties on it, cheese and bacon. But here's a good thing. If you are over £350, you get it for free.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
But you have to sign a
You have to sign a disclaimer every time you eat there, yeah.
Yeah, saying that if you die,
it's not their
You've
fault.
brought it on yourself.
Like all the nurses, all the waitresses are dressed as nurses. And
if you don't finish your food, you get slapped with a paddle.
Fucking hell.
Aaron seems to be really into that part of it.
I was going to say, you sounded more excited about that than you probably should have been.
Nurses and pat. At number 5, the black bun fried frog burger.
Wow.
French are weird, didn't they? Let's go.
True. Go on.
It is true, but once again, Aaron, wrong country. Japan, once again.
I was just about to say, is it Japan?
It's literally, the picture I found of it looks like frog's legs sticking out of a black squid ink or whatever it is burger. So yeah, that was eventually fucking pat me down with burgers. I don't know.
Pat me down. Oh, right, lovely. Oh, right, we can get through this without another fucking
technical cock
up, honestly. Right, back from that magnificent break. Gallus are in charge. They aim for B Square Junior because he's a small man. Yeah.
Was he wearing his mum's cowboy boots?
He was, yes.
Yeah,
he was.
still.
Yeah.
He needs to bin those right off.
Gallus belt redneck supremacy better than Andre 3000 with his misses in a good way.
Wow. Whoa. Come on, mate.
He said it himself.
I know, it's just like you're hitting these cultural references. Do you want to do a joke about the weakest link? Come on.
There's lots of carnage ensues until Joe and Wolfgang go for the tables and Mark gets beatings while stuck in a bin. Gallus get ushered out by the police, ushering us out of the NXT review. But before we finish off, it's Scottish slang time.
Bored as fuck, I'm sitting in my house. My body's all stiff and I need to let loose.
Scotland. Yeah, fucking hot dog.
Fire. Maybe it was Alba Fire's dad pushing that pram. That's where she was born.
She wasn't born, she was forged in fire. Alba. Fire.
He's ready?
Aye.
Yes.
Didn't he teach your granny to suck eggs?
That's not a particularly Scottish phrase.
Didn't he teach your granny to suck eggs?
Yeah.
Right. And what does that mean, Aaron?
Stop teaching someone something they already know.
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. Why is it specifically your granny?
Am I losing my mind? That's not a Scottish phrase. You can't claim something's yours by doing it in a stupid accent.
And saying your gran.
Your granny.
Oh, dunny instead of don't.
Oh, dunny.
Now,
don't say this. I've never said this in my life.
A fire on your house.
Oh, right.
This isn't going well, the Scottish slang section, is it? Yeah. I think we should kill it and do something better. We'll do Scottish giant vaginas every week.
No, thank you. There can be only one. It's like the Highlander of vaginas.
The Holander.
The Holander. Oh, God.
Right. Aye, that was Scottish slang. That was the NXT review. What were your ups and downs, boys?
Oh, it was a stink. It was a stinker this week, wasn't it?
My up was a vagina.
Right.
Right up.
My low is going to be Cameron Grimes and Joe Gacy. I'm fucking tired and I'm bored of it. I don't want to see it anymore. My up is Bron Breakker doing Steiner maths.
Yes, boy. Low, Sol Ruka and Amari Miller. Just it should have been on a thingy. And high point, I'm gonna say a day in the life of Pretty Deadly.
Nice.
Just because it was stupid.
Silly fun.
Yeah. There's nothing tremendously outstanding in wrestling terms, so
yeah. I think we're gonna give my high the main event, to be honest. It was just tomfoolery at its finest.
Tom Tittery.
Tom Tittery. And my low, I think, is Lash Legend.
Every week.
Every week.
It just
every week.
They could rebrand Zion Quinn as Tom Tittery.
Tom Tittery.
Oh dear! Just have him running about doing a little jig with a
just comes
flute.
out like with a Jack in the Box. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Tom Tittery.
Yeah, it's me. Don't teach your grandmother to suck eggs. Yeah.
Don't go anywhere, because before we finish off, Do you want to see my tidbits? Because Troy's going to show you his.
Not like that. Right, we'll whiz through these. We've got September the 27th. At time of recording, it's the 28th today. Yes, it was the 27th. Firstly, in 1965, in the main event of the Madison Square Garden show, Bruno Sammartino defeated and retained the WWF Championship against Tarzan Tyler. After the event, Sammartino went into a restaurant in Manhattan and locked the WWF Championship title belt in his car. Following his meal, he discovered his car had been broken into and the belt had been stolen. Fast forward to 2011, a former wrestler by the name of Handsome Johnny Berrand, definitely lives down the docks, passed away. And so his widow decided to move back home to Hawaii. When emptying the attic, she came across the WWF title belt wrapped in a towel, and it was deemed to be the original one used when the WWF split away from the National Wrestling Alliance. The title was bought by Dave Milliken, who makes belts for WWE. There you go.
Handsome Gary Barlow, or whatever he was called. You scamp.
Handsome Johnny Berrand.
Johnny Barlow, we'll call him. Yeah, it's amazing. I also like wrestlers back in the day. They were always called like Handsome Chad Johnson, and they were like a bag of spanners thrown down the well.
Look like a bag of fucking punch turds.
Yes. Oh, he's handsome. There again, standards were lower back then.
No. 1987, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, the Midnight Rockers, defeated Boris Zukov and Soldat Ustinov to win the AWA World Tag Team Championships, but had the decision overturned when it was discovered that the Rockers had pinned the wrong man. 1993, on an episode of Monday Night Raw, it was made official that Shawn Michaels had been stripped of the Intercontinental Championship. The official line was that he had the belt taken away from him due to not having defended the title for more than 30 days, although he had defended it on August the 30th at SummerSlam, which was 28 days earlier. The real reason is that Michaels had failed a drug test, which he disputed, and walked out of the company.
I'm taking my belt with me.
1998, in Hamilton, Ontario, WWF presented In Your House Breakdown. Edge would make his pay-per-view singles debut against Owen Hart, which would end with Hart getting the pin after a mysterious blonde-haired guy came in from the crowd and distracted Edge, who would later be named Christian. Elsewhere on the cards, The Rock pinned Ken Shamrock in a triple threat match, which also featured Mick Foley as Mankind. The main event was also a triple threat in name, with WWF champion facing off against The Undertaker and Kane, who had both been told that they weren't allowed to beat each other for the belt. It would only count if one of them beat Austin. It ended with both of the Brothers of Destruction pinning Stone Cold at the same time, leaving everyone wondering who was the official champion. Afterwards, Vince McMahon came to the ring, didn't bust his quads this time, so it's fine. Took the Smoking Skulls belt and rode off in a limousine with no clear winner announced. Fast forward 1999, highest rated segment in Raw history in terms of audience size aired, featuring Mankind presenting This Is Your Life to The Rock. It would feature guests such as The Rock's home economics teacher, gym teacher, an old high school girlfriend, and he would insult them all in a wonderful Rock fashion. The segment had an 8.2 audience rating. And then a couple more to round off the 27th. In 2012, at an Impact Zone taping in Orlando, Florida, Samoa Joe defeated Mr. Anderson by pinfall to win the vacant TNA Television Championship. It was assumed at the time that the former champion, Devon, was leaving the company due to contract disputes, so the title was taken off him for a few weeks prior to that. But he would return just 2 weeks later at Bound for Glory. 2019, Ring of Honor held their Death Before Dishonor 27 event in Las Vegas. The main event saw Rush defeat Matt Taven to win the Ring of Honor Championship. And in 2020, WWE presented Clash of Champions from the Thunderdome in Orlando, Florida. Florida. Sami Zayn won the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match, which also featured Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles, whilst Roman Reigns retained his Universal Championship against Jey Uso in what was essentially a referee stoppage. And then 28th September, today's date, 1985, the AWA Super Clash, which was held in front of 20,000 fans in Chicago, Illinois. This cross-promotional event featured wrestlers from NWA, WCCW, and All Japan Pro Wrestling. The AWA World Championship was defended by Rick Martel against Stan Hansen, which ended in a double disqualification, whilst the NWA World Heavyweight title was kept around the waist of Ric Flair after beating Magnum TA. And if you don't know who Magnum TA is, look him the fuck up, because, oh boy. 1993, at a WWF Wrestling Challenge taping, Ludwig Borger defeated Tatanka. This was Tatanka's first loss in the company since joining in early 1992. Aaron, here's one for you. In 1997, Full Spectacular Kawasaki Legend was held in Kawasaki, Japan. Win Kanamura entering the match with a broken foot, lost against Atsushi Onita in a no ropes exploding barbed wire steel cage time bomb death match.
There
you go.
There's a lot of adjectives there, isn't it? I refuse to believe that Magnum TA isn't just an alternate Jake the Snake Roberts.
I know. He looks like him, doesn't he?
He's got a thick,
But
luxurious
he's swole, isn't he?
mustache. Oh yeah, for the time, yeah.
Yeah. 1998. So, following on from the finish of the previous night's main event, where both The Undertaker and Kane pinned WWF champion Stone Cold Steve Austin, Vince McMahon came to Monday Night Raw to announce that neither Taker or Kane were champion. With the ring full of staff, McMahon was about to make his announcement when the cameras cut to Stone Cold driving a Zamboni through the backstage area and to the ring. Crashing into the ring, Austin then launched himself on top of the Zamboni and started beating down on McMahon in what was one of WWE's most watched segments to this day. 1998, on Monday Nitro, in one of their only ever televised matches, Hollywood Hogan and Bret Hart fought to a 5-minute no contest after Sting interfered on Bret Hart's behalf due to the beating he was getting from Hogan. Sting would then take Hart's place in the match, which would turn out to be a double cross, with various wrestlers taking out Sting before Hart gave him a DDT and locked in the sharpshooter, cementing his heel turn. 2015, WWE announced that they had suspended Dylan Postel, aka Hornswoggle, for 30 days after violating the company's wellness policy. He hadn't been seen on TV since March due to an injury and wouldn't be seen again before his official release the following May, having been with the company exactly 10 years to the day. Postel denied the violation, saying that it was due to the fact that he couldn't provide a sample within the required 2-hour window. And 2020 is our last one on an episode of Monday Night Raw. Randy Orton would ambush a number of WWE legends, including the likes of Christian and The Big Show, who had been celebrating Drew McIntyre's win in an ambulance match the night before against Orton.
Were the other two not Shawn and Ric Flair as well? I think they were the other two.
Yeah,
they were,
he got them welding goggles on.
Yeah.
Went fucking Splinter Cell. As we know, less than a year later, both Christian Cage and Paul White would end up in AEW. Notable birthdays on this day. In 1988, Jason Jordan, son of Kurt Angle. 1968, Jado. And in 1963, the fucking Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, was born.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the fucking one.
Head cheese, head cheese, head cheese.
Don't worry about it.
It's a strange time.
That's your tidbits. Boom. That's us done.
Beautiful. We apologise if it's a bit clunky at the end with technical difficulties. I'll try my best, honest. I hope it looks all right.
Aaron punched his computer. He was that angry about that squeegee comment. I don't know.
Fucking fake Ouija's, I'll tell
Just
you.
take window cleaners.
Aye. Support your local, you fucking dildos. Anyway, I've been
I don't know where my local fucking dildos shop is.
The docks.
I've been I've been Aaron. That's been Troy. That's been Joe.
I'll go and see Wide Susan or whatever she's called.
Oh,
hey, do you want this one? It's a bollard.
Yeah, if you haven't, please do subscribe to us. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at Untitled Dress Pod, all one word. Joe, where can we get you for your wrestling podcast?
The Docs.
The Docs. Damn it, Vince on Twitter, or whatever you get your podcasts from, and Hallmark Greatness on Twitter.
or movie.
Also, if you want to see, it's our 100th episode this week, where we review like the source of love, or SAUSE.
The source of love.
Dog shit.
Oh, there you go.
But it does have one of the best ever reviews at the end, where a woman gets angry that there are no Christmas trees in this film that isn't about Christmas.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Danhausen has been summoned. You must love this podcast, Hausen, the Untitled Wrestling Podcast, Hausen.